Hello everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Just throwing his dummy at me. As you can see, he's scratched himself again in the night. Honestly, it's a forever battle. I spoke to our nurse about it when we had his injections, and she was like, honestly, they do that. Even when we put like scratch mitts on him, or the mitts attached, oh my cat's there, hello, or even the mitts attached to his sleep suit, he wriggles them off. So anyway, it's been a little while since I vlogged. I took an unexpected break because, so it's been a couple of weeks now. I think about 2 weeks ago we were in Stoke, which you'll have heard me talk about in previous vlogs. We went to visit Dave's family. Sorry if I'm talking funny, I'm quite ill. And we had a really lovely trip, but we then ended up having to stay just a little bit longer than we'd expected, just because of a family emergency really. And then Dave had to stay even longer for an extra week. So we came back, me and little man. So that second week where Dave was up in Stoke alone meant that obviously it was just me and little man, and it was a long week, especially dealing with whenever we come back from Stoke, or if Dave's not here, little man struggles because he's not got the people that he spent the previous week with constantly. So like in Dave's house, Dave's family's house, he's got all of his family around all the time, like obviously because they don't get to see him as much. So he's used to all that attention and that playtime. And then there's sort of consequences afterwards. And it's the same when Dave's not here. He gets restless because he's used to seeing Dave every day. So yeah, they weren't the easiest few weeks. But we did them, didn't we, Mush? And slowly resuming back to normal now. It's Wednesday. I didn't vlog these last couple of days because I got really ill. I think it's a glandular thing. Basically, the glands in my throat are like really swollen and my throat's killing, so not been sleeping because of that. And it's honestly like one of the hardest parts about being a mum is when you're sick, having to look after them, because you can't give them everything, like you can't give them your all and your energy's just not there. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit better. My throat is still bad, but my energy seems better. Anyway, so the plan for today, I think I've got a parcel coming today which I'm really excited for, either today or tomorrow, so I'll show you if that does come. I've got a few things that I really want to get done pending on how I feel and how little man does like with his naps. So I want to tidy the room up, just give it a big old organise, because as per usual every week this happens. There's just like piles of clothes, like clean clothes washing that he's putting away and stuff. So I just want to give it a good tidy, like all reorganised. And then I would really like to, if I can, sort out Arlo's clothing drawers in our chest of drawers unit, because they just need a good reorganise, and I need to take out all of the 0 to 3 month size stuff. I've already packed away all of his newborn size stuff, so I need to add all the 0 to 3 month stuff into that box, because he definitely does not fit in it anymore. Actually, in the next few weeks we are going to do a big old shopping trip for 6 to 9 months clothes, because even his 3 to 6 month stuff is getting a bit tight on him. He's just so tall. So yeah, he's actually 5 months old tomorrow, which is crazy. I've posted a bit about it on TikTok. I've just given him a bath this morning and his hair's all fluffy. It's getting really long now, so he goes all like bedhead. But yeah, that's my goals for today, and I'd like to film a sit down video as well, but it might be a bit optimistic. Again, we'll just see how little man does with his naps. I've got a couple TikToks to film as well. And yeah, so I need to drink my coffee. So hopefully I can feel like a human. It's only about 7 o'clock. Dave's just got up to go to the gym. And I think, as you can tell, little man needs a nap. He's tired, so he'll probably fall asleep on me in a minute. So yes, I'm going to drink my coffee, probably watch some Criminal Minds, and relax before the day starts. So it's a little bit later, only about an hour later. I managed to put little man down for a nap. I just chucked on a little bit of makeup quickly and I got changed, because it's lovely weather outside, so I wanted to feel, I don't know, does anyone else get like that? Like they just, when it's sunny, they just want to feel a bit more put together. So sorry if I'm a little bit quiet, but I'm just about to, in a noisy truck, I'm just about to attack little man's drawers. So they are absolute state, because I've just, I don't know how you can see, but let's try the middle one. There's no organisation whatsoever, and if you watch me on TikTok while I was like getting ready to give birth and everything, I was so organised with these drawers. This is the reality now. I do have a big pile of clean baby clothes upstairs. but I'm not in a rush to get them because Dave's in a meeting, and I know that they're all 3 to 6 months clothes, so I don't have to worry about putting any of those away. But what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pull these out drawer by drawer, separate into sizes so that I know what needs to go away. And then I think there's a tub by his floaty ring there that's got some 69 months clothing that I got while I was pregnant, so I'm going to fish that out as well at some point. But I'm going to focus on these drawers first because we definitely need quite a few clothes, like to buy quite a few clothes for 6 to 9 months. So it'd just be good for me to be able to see what we do have and what we need. So I'm not going to talk through this, and I'm not going to pan down to the floor because I need to hoover. But I'm probably just going to time lapse so you can see what I'm doing. So I got a bunch of these dividers. Let me show you another one. I bought a couple packs of these from Amazon, which I'm pretty sure are linked in my Amazon storefront. So if I remember, I'll leave my Amazon storefront linked in the description, but if not, it's in the bio of my TikTok account. And then I also have some from Primark in some of these. I'll show you them when I get to them. And those Primark ones I bought while I was pregnant, so last summer, but I've recently seen them come back in my Primark. So hopefully if you can get your hands on them, they'll have them in yours, but they are amazing. I'm so glad I did this because baby clothes are just so little. It's really hard. I mean, even with all these dividers, you can see it's so easy for them to get messy again. So I've just attacked the bottom drawer. Now the bottom drawer is definitely mostly 0 to 3 months clothes because I kept all the like 0 to 3 month bodysuits in here as a backup while he was in between sizes, just in case we needed them. So I can pretty much put all these away. So I did consider like selling a lot on Vinted. I know a lot of people like Vinted, but to be quite honest, a lot of these clothes, like the bodysuits that I have kept, are either kind of like poo stained or something. Like they're not brand new because they're basics, like they're bodysuits that are worn every single day. But we're also planning on having more kids, so the ones that are in good condition that I'm not going to chuck, I think I'm just going to put away for future kids case, because I bought a lot of, if you've seen like my TikTok and all the baby's clothes, and I buy a lot of neutral coloured things for Arlo, so boy or girl, most of this stuff will work. I remember when I sorted out his newborn size clothes and put those away, I honestly did not prepare myself for it. It was so emotional, considering he was a big baby from the day, right from when he came out. I didn't really register until I pulled out all of his newborn clothes how small he was compared to now. And like I said, he's 5 months tomorrow, and he's pretty much out of 3 to 6 months. Like we'll probably get another couple weeks of 3 to 6 months clothes. But I'm really excited to do a big old baby shop, because the last time we did one, obviously I've bought things as and when we've needed them since he was here. The last time we did a big old shop solely for baby clothes and just baby bits that we needed was while I was pregnant, so it should be really lovely. My absolute favourite places to buy baby clothes, I'm sure again if you've watched any of my TikToks, you'll probably know, but Matalan and Asda are always my go-tos. I love H&M baby clothes, but they're definitely on the pricier side. So if I buy H&M bits, they're normally like kind of like occasion wear pieces, like nicer pieces, not bodysuits and stuff, just because places like Asda you can buy big like multi-packs. I've also found that Asda and Matalan, the sizing's really good, and they also last really well, like they wash really well considering how many times you wash baby clothes. The other awkward thing is when we do go clothes shopping, oh look at these little boots. My great aunt knitted these for me. Oh, they're small. Yeah, the other issue I'm going to face when we do go baby clothes shopping is because he's almost like ahead of a clothes size, so like because we're buying 6 to 9 months clothes when he's 5 months, I'm going to need to start buying summer stuff, but I don't know exactly what size he's going to be, whether he's like when it's hot, is he still going to be in 6 to 9 months clothes, or is he going to be a head, I don't know. This is crazy to me. So this is H&M 1 to 2 months bodysuit, and that looks absolutely tiny. Like, if I held this up to him, it looked like his arm wouldn't even fit in it. I know he's a big baby, but so cute. That breaks my heart. If you watched me while I was pregnant on TikTok and preparing, and in the early days of Arlo, these were my favourite bodysuits. I got this in a pack, like there was a whole bear themed pack from Matalan, and I'm really hoping they bring it out again, or they might have some in next time I go, because I love these. He is our baby bear. All the dividers, I've got dividers here that are still full. They've got bibs, which we've not really used much of. We're starting to use a lot more now because he's teething, because he's dribbling a lot, and we're going to start weaning him, obviously at 6 months. So there's 2 tubs of bibs there, and a couple of comforters. So I'll leave those in there for now and move on to the second drawer. This drawer is absolute chaos, so I'm just going to have to pull it all out. I think most of this is the stuff that is right size, so it's not too bad, but there's like socks and mittens and things in there as well. I do find this really therapeutic, especially like organising it all again. How cute are these little slipper booties? These are, I think they're like Winnie the Pooh, or they're just little bears slipper boots. These are from Primark actually, but we recently tried to put on a couple pairs of his shoes, and they're too small for him, even though we got like a large size. So he's obviously just had a growth spurt. Thankfully he doesn't really need shoes at the minute. We mostly put them on him when we take him out of the house, if it's a bit colder and he's not in his bear suit, to keep his feet warm. Oh, this was his Christmas Eve jumpsuit for when we were at Dave's family on Christmas Eve. Jumpsuit, sleep suit. That's so cute. That was from Tesco. See, ones like this I am definitely like hands down keeping, because no matter what gender baby we have in the future, they can wear those on their first Christmas as well. So this was one of the Primark organisers. It's not very organised right now, but it's like a big cube, and then you can put little cubes, like they just pop out. Same on this side as well, so you could have 9 cubes, but I've done kind of half and half. So this is the bottom drawer. This is definitely like the overflow drawer, probably one of the more bare areas, but we've got 2 of these cubes with bibs in. Got so many bibs. Back here is his like vest bodysuits, like the sleeveless ones. Got some comforters in there. I'm going to chuck some more toys in. Everything's sort of in the pram bag or in another box I need to fish out and put all together. Some hats, which I've kept most of the ones I know fit him currently, but I need to like get him to try some on. Mittens, we've got like literally so many more than this, but they're all in the wash because we've been using them constantly. I've just got one of his pairs of shoes in there. Again, I need to fish all the others out from around the house. Socks, bought some more socks the other day as well, but I'm going to keep them where they are because this is already full. And this is just a gilet from Primark that I've put there because it's a bit puffier. Their middle drawer, so this is probably the most bare. I've got this space here for sleep suits. He's definitely got the most sleep suits out of anything, but they are all upstairs. I've kept these 3 cubes bare because I'm not sure just how many sleep suits we have. So if I have a feeling they're going to need more space in this, in which case I'll just pop these. Oh, my drawer just full. In which case I'll pop these in so we've got more space. These are all his short sleeve bodysuits that I've got, long sleeve bodysuits. And then this is the top drawer, so I reserved this one for muslins. Again, we go through these like crazy, so 1, I need to buy some more, but 2, most of this will be full. It's just they're all clean upstairs. We've got all of his jumpers, cardigans, jackets, because he's getting very close to growing out of his bear suit, which is normally what, you know, like his pram suit, which is what we normally chuck him in when we take him out. So we've started to just kind of layer him up instead. And then this big square organiser is all of his like 2-piece outfits, not necessarily matching sets, but just tops on this side and trousers on this side. So yeah, I'm really happy with that progress that I've made. I do now have a big pile of clothes to go away that are too small for him that I need to find a home for. So I'm going to have a quick look upstairs when I can for like just a box or a tub. I'm going to get some vacuum pack bags because I feel like that's just more logical, but I don't have any as of yet. The rest of the room needs a tidy. but I'm in no rush because little man's still down for a nap and he's been down for a while now. So I don't want to push my luck making loads of noise, but when he's awake, he's going to want to be entertained. But he's going to want a lot of stimulation because he's had a good sleep. So I figured when he's awake, I can pop him in his chair, put some Hey Bear sensory on, and he can watch me run around in front of him tidying up. So yeah. Right, apologies if you can hear Bluey in the background. But my parcel, which I'm so excited for, is about 30 minutes away, so I'm very ready for that. And I'm also about to, I've just been like tidying a few bits around the room. I'm also about to change a couple of the photos out that are in our frames. We've got one up there from Us Find Out His Gender, and a couple more dotted around the room, and I got a few more printed off. So I think I ordered more than I needed because I like having a few, but this is one of my favourite photos of Arlo at the minute. We took this in Centre Park, so I'm going to change the one of him above the TV to that because the one above the TV already doesn't look like him because he's grown. And this one as well, him on his playmat. And then I've got one of his dad and him, and then one of me and him as a backup, which I don't love. But the third frame, I think I'm going to leave the photo in because it's a photo of me and Dave. We need to take an updated photo of us. But yeah, I love these. I get these off of Free Prints. These are the 10x8 size. 8x10, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to change those out in a moment. Just chilling. So it's quite a bit later now. It's about 7:20. We've just eaten dinner. Oh, I didn't end up vlogging anymore today. Purely because my cousin, who's currently living in Spain, I know, someone needs a nap. He popped around today. He's back for, excuse you. He popped round today. He's staying for a week in the country, so he wanted to come down and see us. So he was here all afternoon. Yeah. My parcel did come today, but I'll I'm trying to play with him. I'll show you that in tomorrow's vlog. I have already posted it on TikTok, but I'll show you in tomorrow's vlog. So I'm gonna have a bath once Dave's out of the shower. Just have a nice relaxed evening because I really need just a relaxing, slow evening.